guys, so I know it's been a while. Oh, hold on. This is what I was trying to say. I haven't been filming in a while just because I just had my baby and my time's just been, with her and stuff. So that's why I couldn't really film or anything because, I just had a baby. But, yesterday we had a 5.7 earthquake and that was a lot. Like, it shook me because where I live, I didn't even know like we were expected to. Oh, it's okay. Expected to have an earthquake. Well, hold on, you guys. So yesterday we had an earthquake which was 5.7, and that like shook me just because I just had my baby like a week ago. This whole like coronavirus and earthquake and a lot of shit that's been like going on in the world, like it's a lot to take in, plus having a new baby, that's a lot. But that's pretty much what's been like going on and everything. And that everything's been going well, she's healthy, you know but yeah, but anyways, but I'm just gonna like tell you, like give you guys a story time on the day she was born and how everything led up. And yeah, okay, so he was born March 12th, like 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, it was at 9 o'clock at night. And delivery went by like so quick. I only had to push for like 20 minutes, so I had a fast like delivery. So March 11th I went into the hospital because I had like really bad contractions that day. And I waited it out to see if it would stop, and it did for like a few seconds, but then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I can't handle this. So I went to the hospital and I got checked to see if I was dilated, and I was only dilated only 1 centimeter. So they sent me back home. The following day, I didn't sleep at all. I didn't even sleep before that day because of how bad the pain was. So I was up for a good 48 hours and stuff. How bad the pain was and everything. Like, I didn't have any sleep. I felt so exhausted and I was in just so much pain to the point where I was like, oh my god. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So March 12th I went in around noon to go get checked because I was having really bad contractions. So I went outside that day to go for a walk to see if I can get dilated even more, because that day, March 11, when I went into the hospital to get checked and I was 1 centimeter, they sent me home. But they said if you want to speed it up, try walking, do this, do these things. So I listened to their advice, and so March 12th I woke up and I was doing like a couple of squats, and then I went outside and I went for a walk, and that's when everything started to happen. I started to feel the contractions way closer than they were that day before, and they were really intense and they were getting like really close. Like, oh my gosh, Jacob, I need to go to the hospital right now because my contractions are getting closer. Anyways, so I went to the hospital because I was in so much pain and I was dilated 5 centimeters. So they took me in. I went in dilated 5 centimeters. Then a couple hours later, I dilated to 7. Then a couple of hours later, I dilated to 8, then 9, then to a 10. So once I dilated to a 10, that's when the nurses all came in and they were like, okay, well, you're ready to push, let me know. And by the way, I did take epidural, but the epidural kind of wore off. So when they injected me in for that time, helped my contractions and it eased it off. But I didn't want to be fully numb to the point where I can't feel when it's time to push. The nurses were like, okay, you're ready to push, let me know. So I pushed for a good 20 minutes, quick. But before that, I had an epidural. I think that's what I was talking about, the epidural. So they did it through my back and everything, and like 15 minutes to 20 minutes later it started to kick in. So it like got rid of the whole like feeling, the whole contractions and the whole painful thing, and I was really relieved. I felt like less stressed about it because honestly guys, it really hurt. I was trying to breathe it all the way through, you know, and everything. But honestly, like, my body could only take so much, and I was like, you know what, no, I'm done. Y'all need to give me that epidural. Like I said, it kicked in 15 to 20 minutes, and I felt great. But yeah, but after they gave me that, a few hours later, they're like, hey, you're 10 centimeters. So I was ready to push. It only lasted for like 20 minutes, so not that long. And they were really surprised because they said, oh, you're a first time mom. Usually it takes them like a couple hours. Like, you know, like they were telling me this one girl took like 4 hours. But yeah, but with epidural, like, I had the button thingy to push. So if I wanted to get more medication, I could have, you know, pushed more. Pushed it like, I think like 2 times. Hour I was in like pain and stuff, but I didn't want to be fully numb because I wanted to still be able to feel when I was pushing out blue, so that's why. But I could feel everything, which wasn't a bad thing because it was like half numb, half like fillable, the pain, but also have like it kind of numb, which that was really good. So yeah, and then boom, she just came out. She like came out like a bullet, and it was just a really emotional experience because not a sad emotional, but like a happy emotional, because like I've never experienced anything like that, and like that is just something that's totally like different. Like it's it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's crazy. The experience was really really great. But yeah, so but I'm gonna add in clips to show you guys and everything. And yeah, but I have Blue right here with me. I don't really want to fully show how she looks like just yet. I'll show you guys a few clips from the hospital that I got. I couldn't really get a lot just because I was so exhausted from that whole, I was just really exhausted. Like, think about getting footage or anything. I tried to, but I was just so tired, and I was like, you know what, I can't. But I'll show you guys how Blue looks like. If you guys are a friend to me on Instagram or Snapchat, you guys will be able to see her on there, but if not, then you guys won't be able to. So yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna insert some clips so you guys can see. And yeah, hi you guys, so this is Blue. Say hello. Hey Blue.
How was your experience of pregnancy?
Oh, it was a lot. So she weighs about 6 pounds, 12 ounces, huh? Yeah, and she's born March 12th.
Oh, she's tired.
Oh, so is tired.
Hi, babies.
Oh.
Hey, you guys, that was all a week ago, but that's all the clips I could get. I have more, but I don't want to really show that much just because, you know, privacy and all that stuff. That's Blue for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, please be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and comment. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, you guys, she's a week old today. So I can't believe that happened all in a week. That's so quick. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, if you guys do, if you guys did, make sure to like and subscribe and all that. So bye you guys.